My name is Sean Dillon, and I am a choreographer. So I'd been rehearsing this solo that was confrontational and was maybe a teenager's response, or an angry response to her impact on my life and her alcoholism and how it affected who I was. And then my mum passed away 2 days before Christmas 2017. 8 weeks later, I was on stage performing a 15-20 minute solo about it. Don't remember that much from being a kid. I don't really remember that many good things, which is a byproduct of my sort of teenage years, which were fairly turbulent and quite difficult. I was a very angry kid when I was younger, and I used to identify as, I'm going to be in the military, I'm going to be in the services, I'm going to be in the forces. So there's always that sort of like military background with my dad and granddad being in the military. Nothing really that positive, other than maybe like sport. I love playing football. I absolutely love football. So that was a massively like physical thing that I did when I was younger, and then slowly managed to discover a few positive role models that showed me that actually movement doesn't actually have to be aggressive or competitive. I don't want to be that person anymore. I never wanted to be, maybe in the first place. So maybe it's a sense of that person was maybe sort of killed off. The boy I was has informed the way I dance now as a man. My dad and my little brother were in the audience. So as soon as I stepped on stage, I was already really vulnerable. I was on the edge the entire performance. As soon as I walked on stage, my eyes were like glassy. So can you be vulnerable, intensely vulnerable, but on stage still be okay with that physically? And I got off stage, went to the change rooms, and I just wept for the first time since she passed away. Like, I hadn't cried up until that point, and I just could not hold it in. And for about 10 minutes, it was just pouring out of me, and it was a really specific moment, a really, really unique experience. And I've gone on to perform that solo and a few other performances, and I wasn't able to, and I never will be able to, capture that moment because of the immediacy of going back on stage 8 weeks after the event. I always consider this image that it's a feather in a hurricane. Yeah, a feather in a hurricane.